not all police officers are bad. I'm sorry that whatever this caused, that it came to that point. So if you don't want to talk to me, that's fine. If you do, I would love to have a conversation with you, but if you don't want to, that's okay. I'll have a consensual conversation with you as long as I'm not being detained and I'm free to go.
Absolutely, sir. There's
Okay.
no need to identify you or anything.
Okay.
So what's going on?
Nothing.
No?
No, she stopped here to make a call to her son.
Okay.
But nothing's going on. But I mean, I always record my interactions.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, it's to keep everybody accountable.
I agree. Everyone needs to be
And you know what? You're absolutely right about all police officers, because I live in Live Oak and I have the police officers in Live Oak. I have nothing bad to say about. I mean, every encounter I've ever had with them has never been a bad encounter. Never been pulled over for them. They've always been very helpful. They're very courteous. I used to live in Selma.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I mean, I'm prior military, and I had a bad encounter with Homeland Security, and ever since then I've been recording all my encounters. So,
Okay.
nothing against police officers. I don't hate police officers, but you know, I just think everyone should be held accountable for their actions.
Yeah. Completely understandable. Definitely not anything wrong with that. Like I said, I agree with everything that's on this piece of paper. And whenever I deal with anybody that's out on the side of the road, I'm not the one that's kind of, hey, I'm the law, you need to obey, and you need to forego your rights and tell me all these things. No,
Yeah.
that's not my job.
There's a lot of them like that. A lot.
I don't have very many encounters with police officers, but
Yeah,
I consider myself. I believe in the Constitution,
absolutely. Absolutely.
and
not my-
it's good to have a nice conversation with a police officer. You know? But I'm not a cop hater. I don't hate cops.
Yeah. No, it's not my job to go out there.
But there's
and-
some bad cops that make all the good cops look bad, and you and I both know that.
Oh, I know a few that you're just like, you're a jerk. Why you gotta be a jerk? We're not supposed to be out there being jerks to people.
Yeah.
It's not my job. I do go out there, and unfortunately, I have to go out there and enforce the law, whether I agree with them or not. But I don't have to go and try and trample someone's rights or create some kind of offense that's not there. You win some, you lose some. I got to go out there and do what I got to do, but there's no point in trying to step on the laws or do something against my office to try and get somebody arrested. It's not the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, they
You do
make.
what you're supposed to do. If they break the law, you have the elements to prove that they broke the law. You go with it, but you don't try and violate somebody's rights just to get an arrest.
Can I ask your opinion on something?
Absolutely.
You ever been through those checkpoints, Border Patrol checkpoints, like coming from Laredo or Eagle Pass or Del Rio? They're called inland Border Patrol checkpoints.
I went through there when I was 19. That was probably
You know a lot about them?
no. I know you can just say, "Hey, am I being detained?" And then they're like, "No," and then you take off.
No, that's not how it works.
It doesn't work.
No.
Doesn't work like that.
Does not work like that.
No.
No.
I mean, it's totally unconstitutional. Yeah, the Supreme Court ruled that they could be there, but the Supreme Court did not rule that people had to have their Fourth Amendment rights violated there, or their First, or their Fifth. Yeah, last February I was arrested coming through there because I remained silent.
Just for remaining silent.
Just for remaining silent. It's on YouTube. I recorded the whole thing. They arrested me, kept me for an hour, and told me that if I deleted my video, they'd release me.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And they did. They released me with no charges. I'm a concealed handgun license holder. I've never been arrested for anything, man. I've honorably discharged from the military. I'm 52 years old. I'm not a troublemaker, man, but I believe in the Constitution, you know. And that was just, man, ever since then, you know,
Yeah.
I believe in, I started doing a lot of research, and it's pitiful, man, the way these people, the Homeland Security, I heard on the news yesterday, they're going to stop the funding on them on February 27th.
Yeah, supposedly they're going to stop funding if they don't reach an agreement.
Yeah, so. But anyway, I mean, I would just wanted to get your opinion on that and see what you thought of. I mean, you got a everyday citizen just driving down the road, minding his own business, and he's got to stop and be searched and questioned. Show your papers, like Nazi Germany.
Well, when I do a stop, like I said, I'm looking for people that don't have insurance, no driver license, open containers, unrestrained kids. That's what I stop for. And yeah, I'll ask, hey, sir, is it okay if I search your vehicle? And they say no. Have a good day. Thank you very much.
Why would you ask unless you had probable cause?
I don't. I just want to ask. And if they say yes, then I can search. And if not, then I don't search.
Yeah, it's amazing how many people don't know what kind of rights they actually have.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of ignorance out there.
Mm-hmm.
But see, I don't play upon that ignorance by saying, oh, well, I know something's in there, so you need to let me in there. It's, no, sir, may I have your consent to search your vehicle? And if they say no, hey, I don't have any probable cause, you're free to go.
Yeah.
That's the way it works. That's the way it should work.
Yeah, I lived over there behind Rudy's for 5 years, before Rudy's was built, actually.
Okay.
So, and then I now live over here in Lagos. But yeah, I haven't had any bad run-ins with police officers.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, I mean, we've had and we just had a big accident right in front of our house in our subdivision about an hour ago. Man, it was huge, big head-on collision. Yeah, Shirts responded over there.
Yeah.
Shirts ambulance. Yeah, it was right in front of my house. We're eating dinner. Bam. But yeah, I mean, I'm not a cop hater, but I try to keep them accountable. You know.
Well, that and I mean, we're gonna be wearing body mics soon. We're gonna have body mics. You got the cameras in here. Every time I stop, you got people with cell phones. So there's a lot of people watching us. So it does keep people.
I'll tell you what, it's a lot different than 10, 15 years ago, man.
Oh yeah.
Before smartphones, man.
Because I've been doing this 10 years, and just the technology itself, I'm like, oh my god, another camera. Oh my god, another recorder. It's like, okay, well I understand, but how many more things do I need watching me?
Yeah, I got stopped by one of your officers a week ago for blowing my horn.
Oh.
Here in Selma?
Over there, I was merging on the I-35 in front of Ratama. It was dark and.
What was his name? Officer Reyes?
Perez.
Perez? Oh, we got a couple of those.
Well, anyway, he had someone pulled over there in front of Ratama, but you know how you can turn to go to Ratama right there? Well, he was right there, and it was dark, so he had his lights on, so you couldn't miss him. I was merging on the 35, and there was a car. Just, I don't know if he was texting or whatever, but he was drifting into my lane, so I blew my horn. And he chased me down all the way to Live Oak and gave me a ticket for unnecessary use of horn.
Oh, really?
So I went and got a public records request on all of his traffic citations that day and all the audio and video from his stops. And yeah, I'm gonna.
Hey, is that pretty easy to get a hold of, the video? Do they give you a lot of trouble with that?
They have to. It's a law.
Well, I know they have to, but do they?
Well, I haven't gone by to pick it up yet because I was in Laredo today and I'm going to be in Laredo tomorrow. But I mean, it's public record.
Because I've been wanting to get a couple of my own videos just so I could watch them. But I've always been curious as if they give you any kind of like, oh, well, it's going to take so and so long.
They have 10 days to respond.
Oh, they do have 10 days?
Yeah. My 10 days I believe they're up already, but I haven't had time to go by there and pick them up. Get yourself a GoPro, man.
Yeah.
I don't have it with me right now, but I have a suction cup that mounts to the windshield, and it has a looping thing on it, so it's just like a dash cam, man.
It's constantly going?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. All right, sir. I got to head back to the PD. We got shift briefing.
Nice talk, man.
My name is Robert.
Robert, I'm Todd.
Todd.
You have my little card there?
Yeah. Oh, I was going to keep it. I kind of liked it.
Okay, we'll keep it, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one that's laminated. That's kind of the one I kind of...
Yeah. No, when you gave me this, I mean, yeah, you're completely free to go, but I wanted to kind of find out what caused this. What, other than, your belief in the Constitution, which is great, and I'm the same way. I can't stand that we're constantly trying to get away from our constitutional rights.
Man, it is. It's.
But my curiosity was what caused this, other than what bad interactions you've had.
I haven't had any bad interactions with police officers.
Yeah.
I can honestly say that. I've seen some. I was working downtown about a month ago, and actually he was a security guard. Right there, that McDonald's when you get off in Commerce, there's a McDonald's where a lot of homeless people hang around.
Yeah.
Well, it's a public sidewalk, and these homeless guys were just standing there, and this security guard comes running out of McDonald's, pulls out his baton, and threatens to beat this guy because he's standing there on the sidewalk. So I started videotaping. He called the cops. The transit police come, and I'm like, man, this guy wasn't doing anything. I was there having breakfast. I saw the whole thing. I was like, man, this guy way overreacted. You know? So.
Yeah, see, that's the kind of stuff where I'm just like...
He goes, this is McDonald's property. I said, hey, man, this is a public sidewalk.
Yeah.
He goes, you can't be standing here. Well, I stood there for an hour and videotaped, and he never told me anything. And neither did the police. So...
Yeah, that's...
Robert, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, it's good to meet you, Robert. And be safe out there, man.
Well, like I said, there's jerk police officers and bad ones, and we know that. And we do our best. I do my best to try and at least counteract what they do, because I view myself more as a citizen than I do a police officer. Because, like I said, when I deal with anybody, I know I'm dealing with someone's mom, someone's brother, someone's daughter. So,
well, I really believe that the police have moved more towards collecting revenue than protecting. That's my view of the police force. Nothing against you, but just what you represent. Who you represent.
Yeah.
The government. It just seems to me like, you ever heard the saying? I mean, it's in the Constitution, man. If there's no victim, there's no crime. Who's the victim with a speeding ticket or a seatbelt, man? Who do I get to face in court as my accuser?
Yeah.
Not you. You're the witness. You're the witness. You wrote the ticket. You're only a witness.
Yeah.
Is it the state of Texas? Well, bring them forward and let me question them.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no victim, man. It's just revenue. It's just revenue, man.
Yeah.
And I have a big thing about that. I mean, you've probably, I don't know, do you work day shift?
I'm on nights.
Okay. Because I've been kind of speed trapping over there, with my sign over there in Selma the last couple of days, man.
Oh yeah.
You probably heard about it.
This is my first day back off my rotation.
Yeah, I gotta. When I see them speed trapping, not just Selma. I mean, I'll stand out there and try to help slow people down, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing if you guys park a blank car with nobody in it. The whole idea about parking a car with nobody in it, a police car, is to help slow people down. Am I right?
Yes, deterrence.
A deterrent, right? Well, I mean, I'm doing the same. I feel like I'm doing the same thing, man. Except I'm preventing you guys from collecting revenue.
Hey, I hate running traffic more than probably anybody you'll ever meet, so I'm okay with it.
Well, I had a couple officers drive by me the other day, but they didn't approach me.
Yeah.
So
I probably would have stopped just because, like I said, I would like to just talk and get to know people. I mean,
it's good to have a consensual conversation instead of trying to be forced on,
Yeah. So, I was kind of being annoying trying to get you to roll down with. But like I said, I just want to talk and figure out that, if you had told me go get bent, I would have got bent.
I wouldn't have been rude unless you started being rude first, I'm not,
Nope. Everybody's somebody's mother, father, brother, and sister. So.
Well, be safe, Robert. I
do my best, sir. And good luck. Are you going to go to court on that one?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's ridiculous, man. Come on.
Yeah.
And I videotaped it, and he goes, there was nobody around you. How could you see me? You're 300 yards away, man.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm merging on the 35. How can there be no cars around me?
Yeah.
I'm merging on the 35 south. And yeah, of course I'm gonna take that to court, man.
Well, good luck with that one, Todd.
Okay, buddy.
You
All right.
Be safe too.